Mischief once again, this time on a Monday night.
That's weird.
Yeah, we're not live on a Sunday. Wow. I think that's the word of the day. Wow. It's a lot. There's a lot that happened over the weekend. There's so much that happened over the weekend. It's really unbelievable. Oh, by the way, I'm not feeling well. I got sick. I'm sick. I got sick, but I'm okay. I'm surviving. I feel like every hour is like, I don't know. I'm fluctuating. I'm like going up and down, but I'm okay. So we wanted to come on here and talk to you. Yeah, we are tired, dude. We are tired. So look, the con went phenomenal, and we'll talk a little bit more about that in the coming days and videos. Yes, con crud. I did catch it. I think Heather's getting it too. We're both sort of feeling like crap.
Thanks, Chris.
Well, you can't blame me. You blamed con.
I wore a mask the entire time. I slept next to your sick ass.
We're going to show you something very cool about the plush Ghastly that was sold at New York Comic Con.
That we had no idea about. Oops.
We're going to tell you the items that were left over from New York Comic Con that if you did not go, you might have a chance at getting. We're going to talk about a way that you might possibly be able to get your hands on a King Kong Ghastly or Ghastly Kong from Night of Mischief. We're going to do one giveaway, literally one, so somebody out there could possibly win it. And
look what Sam said.
Oh yeah, thanks Sam. Yeah, Sam sneezed on me like a cat all week. His little noises sounds like this. That's how he sneezes.
We got sick from Sam Studley's allergies.
Right. No, it wasn't supposed to go up last night. That was an accident. Heather hit a button and it all went wrong. But
well, no, I scheduled it to go live last night, but I didn't remember that I scheduled it, and we didn't do any sort of marketing for it. So those orders will be fulfilled, the people that did order them, but they will go up at a later date, the plushes.
Right. So we didn't count all the stuff that we brought back yet, but we'll talk about that soon.
Frank, why you name it after a Pokemon? Okay, we didn't name it after a Pokemon. Pokemon used our last name to name a Pokemon.
Yeah, my last name our last name is Gast, and that's how we came up with the name. But the name, the Ghastly from Pokemon is spelled the dictionary spelling. G-H-A-S-T-L-Y, I think?
Yes.
And by the way, they don't have a trademark on the name. So we used our last name, and I think my Instagram was like Chris Ghastly.
Yes.
My personal one. A lot of people follow me there. I don't even use it. But anyway, yeah, that's where the name derives from. But whatever. You know, it is what it is.
John McCormick, Fritz was not happy to see me. He was very upset. He has really enjoyed us being away from home because apparently the cat sitters fed him a lot of treats because he's about 20 pounds heavier than he was when we left 8 days ago.
Yeah. No, it went, yeah. He loved me. I came through the door, he was meowing and hitting me and stuff. He got bigger though. Holy shit, this cat got so much bigger. When I walked through the door, that cat looked like he was a double wide. When we left, he was single wide. Now he's double wide. He's huge. All right. Let's talk about New York Comic Con, a little bit about Mischief Toys, the outcome, how it went. New York Comic Con this time was an absolute success. Thank you to everybody who showed up. They were at the convention. Thank you for being there, coming to the booth, even if it was just to talk to us and say hey and get a photo with us, shake our hands, or give us fist bumps. For whatever reason you stopped by, maybe you bought product or you didn't, we were so glad to see you. So glad to see you, but let me tell you something. Feeling the way that we do now, I'm not shaking any more fucking hands. Don't offer me your hand. Yeah, no, but it was really great, and it was fantastic. Mischief Toys, I would say from this trip alone, Mischief Toys has virtually jumped. We are becoming bigger now than we've ever been, and we made incredible connections. So let's just talk very simply about a couple things. I don't want to get too much into it because I know more will come out in videos. But not only were we approached by talented artists who were wanting to meet us and make connections and stuff like that throughout the convention. Big B, Brian Mariotti showed up from Thrilljoy. By the way, their booth was murdering the entire time. They had long lines. They were selling product. People were carrying around the big Thrilljoy bags. Unbelievable. Brian Mariotti, we over the years have talked about Brian Mariotti, and we've said things, and we thought at one point in time he hated us. There was a lot that had gone on.
We also thought that he, based off of stories, he may not be a great person.
Right. But it was all he said, she said.
Yes, a lot of it was, possibly employees who were upset, possibly people who take things the wrong way, or possibly just people who don't really mesh well together. I don't know.
It doesn't even matter because we weren't a part of those things, right? We weren't part of those conversations. But what I will say is I can talk from my own experience, and he was absolutely lovely to us, his entire crew, all of the folks that are associated with Thrilljoy. I didn't meet not a single one who was like, man, I never want to talk to them again. They were just really, really good people, down-to-earth people, and they have a true vision for the things that they want to do. And some of the things that they shared with us behind closed doors is just really out of this world. We're going to show the pieces that they gave away to us. Brian Mariotti actually came over to our booth
multiple times.
Not once, not twice, but 3 times to make sure that he could meet up with us and talk to us. Then he invited us to his booth. And then at the end of the con, he hand carried those items that you saw in the photo on Instagram to our booth. It wasn't like we had to go there or it was happenstance. He brought those items specifically for us, the Gasselcast. Unfortunately, we could not make the party on Friday that they were throwing for influencers. And right, for good reason, because we were wiped. Just like we are right now. We were wiped. The con takes a lot out of you. Not only just from heavy lifting or selling, it's just from talking and engaging, constantly. It's a lot. It takes a lot out of you. But it was great. And I wouldn't have... I'd rather be... Right now, I am totally cool with being sick, knowing the amount of connections and the amount of fun that we had on this trip.
Okay, I wouldn't go that far. I am not cool with being sick ever.
I don't like being sick. But I'm saying that it's worth it. It was worth getting sick.
You say that until you die.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to die. Well, don't
How do you know?
Why would you say that? Why would you?
You don't know where this is going.
It's not going anywhere. Okay.
Starts with a runny nose, ends in death.
Okay, that's not funny.
Possibly.
Okay. Anyway, so
we don't know.
Brian Mariotti, great guy, love him to death, and we definitely connected with him in a lot of different ways, in ways that we can't really discuss, which is great. Then, in the midst of all that, the CEO of Funko, Cynthia Williams herself, comes to our booth. So originally, I don't know if anybody here was watching the live. If you were watching the live where Funko showed up, raise your hands. But a couple of Funko folks approached us, saw that we were there, brought us a couple of pieces, which was very sweet.
Very awesome.
They then left, and then Cynthia Williams came down. And I will be honest with you. I aired my grievances not only to Brian Mariotti, but also to Cynthia. I gave them my true thoughts and feelings about the things that they're doing and my things that I think would be better. I told them both that the entertainment value of what they bring to the shows are way more important than the pieces that they bring to the shows. Mm-hmm. We all love the pieces. We all want to collect this stuff. You guys all love Ghastly. You love Mortem and Demonstro. But if it weren't for Heather and I being there and being a part of that and kind of talking and chatting and signing and putting on a night of Mischief, right? What's the value out of it? If you just walked through a stationary line that was like a cafeteria, and you just bought an item and you walked away, what do you take away from that? And that's what all these collectible companies really need to understand, is that we are now in a game where Funko has been around for a very long time and they've done really great things. But we no longer can rely on the product that we're pushing. we have to rely on the entertainment aspect and all the other goodies that come with New York Comic Con. The panels, the parties, all those things are incredibly important. And I told them that. I also told Funko, like, hey, you know, here's a couple of things that aren't, you know, going good. Overproduction, right? I said a lot of things. And in fact, I said so much things that, or so many things, that Heather told me, Chris, shut the fuck up. Like, you need to stop doing it.
I didn't say that.
Not in that way.
I said, you know, a couple things is cool, but you said maybe one or two too many things.
But I did it because I don't know when I would ever have the opportunity again. I've already mentioned that many times, and this is no hate on any influencer that's pushing any collectible. But a lot of influencers are working their way to work with these different companies, right? For good reason, because they want the affiliation, they want to be big, they want to grow, they want to earn money. There's a lot that comes with that. And I have always been in the mindset that I'm going to do what I believe in. I'm not going to go against I'm not going to go against my natural beliefs. So I'm not going to go and just be like, fuck yeah, Funko's doing everything perfect right now. Let's go to Five Below. I'm not going to do that. So you have to be I want to be very clear on what I do, and I never want to stray, because then I also think the optics aren't good, and I think that the fan base can see right through it. Many of you do. Many of you see right through some of the influencers that are doing their thing, and some may not. They just love watching stuff. But as far as I'm concerned, we are going to continue doing our thing. Brian Mariotti himself basically said, Chris and Heather, I want you to let me know what we do good and what we do bad. You can reach out to me at any time. And I thought that was fantastic. That is what these toy companies should be doing. They shouldn't say, well, go and try to sell this product for me, right? Sell this fucking awesome Barely Available, which is easy. I can sell this all the live long day because it's one of the greatest pieces ever. It just so happens that Barely's here and it's sitting in front of me. But great piece, right?
Yeah.
But if I don't give a shit about this piece, I can't sell this piece.
No, I won't put something on the channel that I don't give a shit about because I can't sell it. That's why we
Bingo, ready to go. Yes, thank you.
That's why we only show things off that we ourselves collect, because you can't fake passion. You can't fake enjoying something. I mean, I guess you technically can, but I don't want to be a fake ass bitch.
Well, that's very good. That's a good way of saying it.
That's why we make our figures based off of things that we like. We like glows. We like creepy cute. We like jack-o'-lanterns. We like black light pieces.
I only buy the things I like. And that's what you should be doing too. Don't buy everything. You don't have to buy everything. Buy what you like. People walked up to me and they said, wow, Chris, I love what you did for Mischief Toys at New York Comic Con, but I only like this figure, or I only like these two figures. I said, well, those are the only two figures you should buy. Do not buy all of them. Buy what you want. Buy what you like. And that's what collecting is all about, right? That's what it's all about. Somebody up here left me a comment. Sound Warp. Thank you for the AP fig pin. I really appreciated that.
He was so excited.
I was showing it off to the rest of my crew and explaining how important it was to me, because Jazz, obviously, this year was huge with Funko, with Freddie Funko as Jazz. So thank you. I really appreciate it. You're really awesome. I got to tell you something. This event was so unbelievable and so mind-blowing. I can't tell you how many people just sort of approached us. And I'm not going to say anything personal, but they approached us and said, look, you mean a lot to me in my life, and your videos have done things for me. That's to me, sometimes I can't even believe that, because sometimes we just sit here and we yell trash and stuff, but maybe sometimes people need that. They need a little bit of humor, right? Sometimes we get called douches, or we get called names, or we're told that we're cringe and all that, but some people see that as humor and they enjoy it, and that's what they like. And that's what, that's my thing. That's my humor. So I'm glad there are people out there that appreciate it. It was so great to meet people in person to discuss it. And some of the stories that people were telling me were really heavy, but I was so glad that they were sharing that with me, because I could see them in person. It's much different than you messaging us on Facebook or messaging us on Instagram, which you can always do, but in person it's just a completely different layer of of emotion, for at least for me. So I just appreciate all of you guys that came to the booth, showed us love, welcomed us, and stood in line every day. And you know who you are, and I saw all of you. And don't think I'll forget that, because I won't. Don't think I'll forget it, because I won't. I can promise you that. I love you all. Okay.
You see what Funko News Canada brought up?
I didn't.
That Dis and Funko Finders made their way to our booth.
Oh my God. So I was going to save that for a video, but Dis and Funko Finders, let me tell you something. In fact, I would like you all to know that when Cynthia Williams came over from Funko, the Funko CEO, I told her that Dis is standing very close to where we're standing right now. He was literally, and you could turn and see him. He was behind us, literally. I said, he is right there, and he needs his Instagram back. And she told me that she's doing everything that she can to make sure that he gets his Instagram back. We're going to make a video. I want you guys to like it. I want you to share it. I want you to do all the things so we can get his Instagram back right away, because it's very important. I told her, I said, look, as a guy who doesn't know shit, what I can say, one thing I do know is that Funko Finders, Dis, are incredibly important to Funko. And for them, for this to happen to the two biggest news sources, or one of the biggest of the two news sources, is absolutely horrifying. And they need to get their account back right away. And she said she's working on it, so there's that. Also, she told us something else that we changed over at Funko. There's something that we helped, and we'll tell you about that in the video, because as I always say, Funko is constantly watching. And I would suggest, and I'm not saying this because I have a big ass head, which you guys already know I have a big ass head.
He does.
But Funko, I believe, studies our videos. I think they pay attention to the things that we say, and I think that they really take what we have to say and try to get some sort of value out of it. And that's humongous for me. For you, a little tiny YouTube channel that gets like between 1,500 and roughly between 1,500 and 2,500 views per video, at least these days, for Funko to be focused and listening to us is unbelievable. So what can I tell you? That's huge.
Have a Blast is asking if you're back on Coke Zero. He never stopped drinking Coke Zero.
No, I have some here and there. I think this might be my third of the day. I usually drink about 3 a day. I will say though, on this trip I drank more, and I could tell that I drank more. Did I tell you about this? Mm-hmm. I could feel it. I can't explain it, but it makes me feel worse. Yeah. But if I drink 3 a day, I'm okay.
You'll feel a lot better if it's less than 3.
I've tried it, and it doesn't make me feel good. I feel tired.
Vido says, I hope I pronounced your name wrong, or Vidu. Hey, Chris and Heather, I'm a new fan of you guys.
Hey, thank you.
Unfortunately, I couldn't go to NYCC this year, but hopefully get to meet you all one day. We would love to meet you.
Okay, let's talk about Mischief Toys. So a lot happened at the convention, obviously, as you know. I will go into a deeper discussion about all that. If you weren't there, you definitely missed out on a whole lot of fun. I have only received positive feedback, both from the convention and from Night of Mischief. Night of Mischief worked out really well. I will tell you something, man. I have never done anything like that before in my whole life. And honest to God, I thought for a fact that it would burn down. Like the whole thing would burn down. It wouldn't work. It almost did it. And we're going to make a video discussing how things didn't go the way that we thought they were going to go. But we were able to figure it out. The sound was a little screwed up there, and I'm so sorry to those who attended. I wish that it were better, but look, we'll get better as we move forward. As we grow, we'll find ways in which we can make it better for you. We want it to be an epic event. That's my plan. And as you could tell from this past Night of Mischief, if you attended, you would see that we kind of have an idea of what we're doing. We're still learning. We're still putting our legs on. We're still getting there. But let's talk about the products that will be available on the website. And then maybe we'll talk about when they'll be available on the website. Now, this is really pending how ill we are over the next couple. Oh my God, Loco Duck is here. Let me talk about him for 2 seconds, please. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Loco Duck is unbelievable. I will, for as long as he's willing to work with us, I will be working with him. I love him. We bonded a lot over the weekend. Just not that we didn't have a good relationship before, but I feel like we really came together over the last few days, and we stood in line waiting for autographs together, and just had a really good session, really good hangout session. So I certainly hope that he will come back to conventions with us. I want him with us. He was drawing mystery picture. He had mystery pictures, mystery art, hand-drawn and colored art. He also was taking commissions, and he was selling prints. His prints were flying off the goddamn shelf. When we originally talked about it, he's like, hey, I don't, I hope this does well. I don't know. I don't think he really realized what our fan base is like. I know he probably knew that everybody's like, we got a pretty crazy fan base, but I don't think he realized what he was getting himself into. What I can say is by the end of it, he was stoked. Of course, he was stoked at the beginning, but I think by the end, he was like, he's like, I'm in with you guys. I love you guys, and we love him too. So I am so happy. It is a match made in heaven. Love him. Love his positive attitude. Just so, I'm going to marry. We're going to marry. That's what we're doing, Gresh Zeppelin.
We're going to marry.
We're going to marry. We're going to marry each other. We're going to have little Michael Duran and Chris babies. It's going to be weird. It's going to be really weird. Remember when Stewie and Brian on Family Guy had babies together, and they were like little dog.
Yes, it was weird.
Yeah, it was really weird. But anyway, he's really great. So we're going to do a lot more with him in the future. We had great prints too. Prints were fantastic. I hope you guys enjoyed them. The prints. Yeah, his stuff is awesome, Jess. I loved it. Work is amazing. So, all right. Now that I just blew my load for Michael Duran, which I do every time I see his artwork.
He's part of the Wet Dream team, so that's okay.
For those who do not know, I don't know if we announced this, but we should announce something soon, put out a video. We are making minis, so we'll make these, it's a very small mystery figures, and Michael Duran is the artist behind them. And I will tell you, we showed a couple previews during our Night of Mischief event, and people were going crazy. So I am so friggin' stoked. We have a Patreon that we're putting together where you are going to band together with a bunch of other fans that are part of the Mischief Toys community, and you will vote on a figure, making your own figure together as a group. It's going to be amazing. We're working on that now.
More information about that to come.
It's going to be awesome. We're putting it together. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
All right. I want to show you something. You guys want to see something cool? Let me show you something, because you guys came to the con. Those who came to the con, you picked up. By the way, Adam Ang is here. Adam Ang, talk about a legend. Adam Ang, we love that guy. We have our plush Ghastly vampire here. We learned something on the very last day of the convention as we were packing up. You're not even going to believe this.
Thank you to our friend John.
Now hold on. I don't want to show yet.
I'm not showing.
I know, but I want to say just by show of hands or show of heart emojis, who bought one of these? Now go ahead, Heather.
So our friend John came to the show. He came from a very, very long ways away. He no longer lives in Maryland. And he bought a plush and he gave it to his daughter. And he messaged me yesterday and he said, hey, is this supposed to happen? Or did my daughter break it? And I was like, I don't know. And he's like, every time I try to take it from her, she runs away from me. I don't know if it was something she did or if it's like meant to happen that way. And I was like, I'll be honest, I have no idea. I think she broke it. It turns out
the cape is removable.
The cape's
everybody.
fully removable.
The cape comes off of the Ghastly. Look.
Isn't that crazy?
Look.
It's Velcro. I had no idea. And it's my own goddamn product. How crazy is that?
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
We didn't look at it long enough in order to figure that out. We pulled it out and I was so excited about it and I had it sitting in front of me for months. And who knew it comes off? Yeah, and he's naked underneath. How's that?
He's naked.
That's right. But look, here's the thing. You can take that cape off and you can put it on any of the other plushes that we're going to make, right? Or that we've made. You can put it on the Skeleton Ghastly plush. You can put it on the Initiation Ghastly plush. You can put it on the regular one. You can put them on all of them. Put it on yourself. You got a small enough neck, put it on. You can put it on. So that's something you just learned. So
we're going to have some of these plush going onto the website at some point soon.
Hold on, John says, she says it's evil with the cape on.
That's also, she was also beating his head like a drum.
That's cool. I would do that too. I haven't done it in a while, but I'll do that.
How do you not know that about your own product? I don't know. Maybe because we had like fucking 30 new figures come in at the same time we had this plush come in, Albie. How
Right.
about you stop judging me? How's that sound?
Thank you, Albie. Albie's like, what are you guys, like a bunch of idiots or something? Are you guys running a toy company? What are you doing over there?
Yeah, we're not. We're just, we
have
don't
no
know
idea what we're
anything.
doing. Yeah.
No
So,
idea.
by the way, these glow in the dark.
You're not going to show it. Just
No, I
let's
know.
move
I
on.
was taking a look.
Taking a look at what? It's light in here.
Oh, Heather. Oh, my God. So, Boba Fett is here. We love him. He was Count Jason at the Night of Mischief. So glad you're here with us. So, you're probably wondering, do we have any of these left? The answer is, yes, we do.
I already said that.
But no, it's for Jason. He just showed up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that what he said?
No.
Oh.
I just made that up because I didn't hear you.
Anyway, we will have some of these go online. Date TBD. We will give you all of the information at 100% very soon. We will put it on socials and emails. But we'll tell you a little bit later in this live what day we are thinking of putting these things up. And it depends on how we feel. Because right now, like, I have a little bit of an itchy throat. I don't know if it's gonna get like bigger or if it's just like a minor cold type thing. I literally like woke up this morning feeling sort of yucky. Like at 3 a.m., Chris got up to pee and I got up to pee at the same time. And he said, "How are you feeling?" I was like, "My throat's a little weird." And he's like, "Mine too." And I'm like, "Ah, shit. I think we're getting sick from New York." But it hasn't really gotten like too much worse all day.
Nah, it's just a cold. It's a cold.
Yeah, I think it's a little cold. But pending how we feel, we'll give you a possible date.
Right. Yep. So he'll be up for sale very soon after Heather told you that Godfather length story.
Fuck
but
you.
we'll have other things available too, Heather. What else will we have available?
Well, we have this guy.
Well, hold on. Show him in that. Show him in that thing.
Not yet.
Okay.
We have this guy available. We have a very small amount of this guy left.
Yes.
Very, very small. I mean, like, hardly anything. So if you want it, you better fucking hurry up because he's not going to last long.
No.
But not only do we have this available, but we were gifted something over the weekend when the Soda Coaster saw what we were selling. They got inspired. And they made us a really cool display, and we had him on display the whole weekend at our booth. But we said, you know what? Why don't you put these up on your website and make them? And he said, really? I said, yeah, make them for people who bought Vampire Ghastly. So, here's our display. And the display he made is a little bit different. As you can see, this is a coffin and it says Night of Mischief on it. And Ghastly, Vampire Ghastly, fits perfectly right inside. He
Look at
looks
that.
amazing.
He's awesome.
Now, the difference between the one that he has on the website currently, it's actually on the website right now. I'm going to put a link in the chat so you can go and see for yourself. It has a full color Mischief Toys logo right here. Because, well, you guys at home and online, I mean, some of you probably went to the Night of Mischief, but this wasn't like our Night of Mischief exclusive. so we decided, let's put the Mischief Toys logo on it. So he's using the Mischief Toys logo. They're $20 a piece, and they're pre-orders. So it says, give him like a week or so to make it, and then he'll ship it out to anybody who orders this.
Yeah, it actually has this like really cool texture on it as well. See that? It looks like wooden boards, like wood panels. I think that's so badass. He did a great job on this, and we had no idea he was going to be doing this. And he shared it with us. He's like, what do you think of this thing? And I was like, oh my God, he brought it to the show. I was like, we're going to make a lot of these?
Like,
we're
please
gonna make more of those because it's going to be perfect for the Vampire Ghastly. So he agreed to do that, and he's doing it now. So you can go over to Soda Coaster and get your own right now to pre-order.
Yeah.
He'll print them out, make them.
And not only did he make that, but he made something really spectacular for us. And I'm just blown away by what the Soda Coaster does. They are, first of all, two absolutely incredible people. I mean, just amazing, so sweet. They made the life-size Ghastly that was at our booth all weekend.
Yeah, and we'll show that in an upcoming video. If you hadn't seen photos of it yet. But
yeah, so I have one crappy photo of it on my
let's just wait for the video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's wait for the video. Yeah, we'll actually show you up close and personal.
It has trash in the background, so I really wasn't interested in showing it.
Yep, so we'll show you up close and personal the life-size Ghastly, and he also made some Night of Mischief signs that were amazing.
And displays for people's prototypes that they want.
Yes.
But yeah, him and Sue, Rob and Sue are two of the most selfless, kind people we have ever had the pleasure of knowing. We're incredibly grateful for them, and we hope that you love their displays and go ahead and purchase from them, because these are super high quality. They're like hand painted. They put so much love into everything that they do, and I want them to make everything.
So
like everything.
They made us 3 Night of Mischief signs. One that was black light to match the aesthetic. One that's stone that looks similar to this, because I wanted one of those for future shows. And then one that looks like it's off like a pirate ship, or as Sue says, it looks like could be hung inside of a bar, which she's right. It has that aesthetic to it. These signs are just incredibly made, top notch. And they just blew my balls right off. I don't know if you guys were there to see them, who was there to see them. I know Zachary Stone, we were looking at them thinking, Jesus Christ, I cannot believe this. Because they were bringing them in and showing them to us. And we hung them up and everything. Just unbelievable. So just a big shout out to them. The Soda Coaster, go there, just buy things and support them in such a big way. They are just so great. They're a great couple of people, and they do great work. So go and show your support. But if you got Vampire Ghastly, buy one. If you don't have it yet, when we put the Vampire Ghastly up, make sure you go and check that out after you buy your Vampire Ghastly. It's a perfect pairing. You need it for your display. Hell yeah.
So not only do we have some Vampire Ghastlies available, again, not very many. So please, like, if
it's a very low amount, so please don't be angry at us when they sell out.
Yeah.
Please.
But not only that, Vertebrae 33 made some incredibly badass prints.
Yes.
These are 11 by 17. This is his take on Mortem. They came out so fucking beautiful. We are so excited. They are all hand numbered. They are such high quality. Did I mention they're 11 by 17? They're huge and they're beautiful. And not only do we have a handful of those from Vertebrae, we also have some t-shirts from Vertebrae 33.
Very limited amounts of both of these. And
do we have any hats left?
Yes.
There's hats with the same design. It's the Mortem head, and on the back it says Mischief Toys X Vertebrae 33. We also have an incredibly low amount of these pins left.
That pin is so friggin' sick,
It's
man.
Amazing.
That was the best pin of the show, in my opinion.
Same.
Hands down.
And there's some holographic stickers that come. I don't know I don't know if every single order will get these or not. I didn't look at inventory, but we have some of those available. So
yes,
hopefully every order can get them. But if not, every order we'll just throw them into random orders.
Yes.
He does such amazing work. Such amazing work. And speaking of collaborations, 7th Inc. teamed up with us. As you guys saw, the Haunted Ghastly figure was at his booth, and it was a huge hit. You guys just ate that right up. It was gone in a day, less than a day. Thank you. And the pins, they were gone too.
Yeah, 7th Inc., he was losing his mind. He had really never seen anything like that before.
Never.
He didn't expect it. He didn't... I don't know if they were... I mean, they were prepared, but I don't think they were necessarily mentally prepared for it.
Yeah, so we didn't get to talk as in depth as I wanted to before the con because things are just so hectic before cons. You guys have... I wish I could just explain how crazy things get, but time flew by, and then, like, the night before, I was explaining to him, like, hey, just so you're aware, you're gonna have a huge line at your booth. He's like, oh, yeah, no problem. He did not expect... did not expect you guys, so thank you. But we'll have some of these available.
They're long sleeve shirts.
We have long sleeve, and we have a couple of short sleeves.
Very low amount. Very low amount.
He designed these. Matt from 7th Inc. designed these. They're stunning. I'm actually wearing mine right now. I don't even know why we brought one.
You got the long sleeve one, don't you?
Yeah, I'm wearing the long sleeve.
Yeah.
But yeah,
very comfortable, high quality shirts.
Yes.
High quality stuff.
We also have... Oh, right here. Oh, we do have a vertebrae hat.
Yep, there. I thought I brought one in. Yeah, so that's the Vertebrae Ink hat. Of course, it's going to be on the...
Ink?
Jesus Christ. Vertebrae 33. I'm getting sick. Vertebrae 33, and it's on... What's the brand? Everybody loves that brand.
New Era.
New Era. And then on the back, it says Mischief Toys X Vertebrae 33. Look at that.
Very high quality, done by our normal shirt and hat guy.
Yep.
Beautiful as always.
And then we have a limited quantity of these shirts, which were the ones that were at the convention.
And they're glow in the dark.
This, glow in the dark shirts.
Black light reactive
I don't even
hats.
think we told anybody that they were glow in the dark shirts.
I told a handful of people.
And then this black light hat, which is my favorite hat that I think we've ever put out. I know I say that a lot, but this hat, for whatever reason, reminds me of like a horror film. Like it's like Ghastly's head coming out of like the darkness. It's like I don't know, like a candle lit face or something. It's so badass. I'm so stoked over this hat. So we'll have a handful of these going up on the website as well.
Yeah.
So you can get them. And the apparel doesn't usually run like real fast. So most of you should have an opportunity at buying it, but I would definitely get it while you can because I know this stuff is certainly going to sell out. Yeah.
So we also have some pins. As you guys saw, we took a ton of pins.
Yeah.
I don't know what pins we have. I know for certain a few sold out, like completely, but we will be throwing some pins on the website. Again, don't ask me which ones we have. I really honestly don't know, and I'm so sorry for not knowing, but we just threw everything into a bin when we were packing up because loadout is crazy. So we're gonna go through all that this week, and we'll list everything when things will go up. But
yeah.
The last thing that we have, I think it's the last thing. I might find something else back there that we have, but for now, this is the last...
First, let's talk about the figures that happened this weekend before you share that. So we had 4 figures this weekend total. First day was Vampire Ghastly, which is we have a very small amount of. Second day was Blacklight Mortem. When we were at the Night of Mischief, we showed a preview of that figure, and those fans in there, the Night of Mischief attendees, blew the goddamn top off that bar. I mean, they were just screaming for Mortem. I was so excited to hear that, because you never know how a new character is going to play out when you introduce them. But it was so nice to hear that people loved that character. The third day was a skeleton Blacklight Ghastly. We called him Halloween Skeleton. And then the last day was Ghastly wearing the Halloween party suit, which was based off of the Night of Mischief suit that I wore.
Well, actually, your suit was based off of the Ghastly.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, so basically, that figure was real special to me because we did have the suit made. I wore it at Night of Mischief, and I figured it would be really special for the people who attended Night of Mischief. So if you're able to get that figure, please, of course, all the figures, enjoy them, but that one's a real special one, at least to me. They were all limited at different numbers. Day one was, if I remember correctly, was a 380. Day two.
No, I'm sorry,
290 or 285?
285.
I want to say 285.
Or 295.
And then Mortem was 385, if I remember correctly.
380.
Anyway, 380. So those two figures were high numbers. And I'll explain to you why that is. Those two figures were only going to be the figures for the weekend. For New York Comic Con. That was our original intent. And we're going to do pins, we're going to do all the things. But as time went on, we started to realize that we wanted to make this weekend action-packed. We wanted to get people excited. We wanted to continue to bring people back. We wanted to see people. We wanted to hang out. And let me tell you something, it worked. The plan that I put together worked. You know how I know it worked? Because other booths were coming over and letting us know it worked. Not only that, the Funko CEO let us know that they realized it and noticed that it worked. They said, oh my God, we saw the t-shirts. We saw your long line. This is really crazy. Right or am I wrong by saying that?
You are right about saying that.
Brian Mariotti said exactly the same thing. They said, oh my God, we saw all these Mischief Toys t-shirts. We see all these lines that you guys have. This is really crazy. The big guys are noticing us, everybody. Mischief Toys fans, now is your time to rejoice. All the things that we have been doing together, you guys supporting us growing this business, doing all the things that we've been doing here, all the fun that we've been having, all the mischief we've been making, is actually becoming this bigger thing. We are an army. We were an army at New York Comic Con, believe it or not. We were covering the floor there. It was exciting. And for those who were there, yelling at other people with their Mischief Toys shirts saying, fuck yeah, that's awesome, which one of our local friends, John, said that people were yelling at him at the convention, saying, hell yeah, dude, Mischief Toys rocks. They were saying that to him as he passed by. That happening is unbelievable. It's really showing the love for Mischief Toys. It's showing the growth. And I think that's amazing. And I really appreciate all of you for being in this with us. It's so fucking special. It's so special that Heather and I had this really goofy idea, and it's working. It's actually working. Like, usually, a lot of things that my endeavors usually don't work. They crash and burn. But this one is like working, and I'm so proud of it. So, on the last 2 days, we had lower count pieces. So, day 3, it was 225, and the final day was like 180 or 185. Those are the two lowest count figures. Well, you're probably going to guess what figures are still available, because you'd be right. The final two figures, gone. Saturday and Sunday figures, gone. We sold out of all of them. Gone. Totally sold out. Friday or Thursday and Friday figures still available. Very low amount of Vampire Ghastly, which was an incredible hit. That kind of number, and taking that to a convention as not being a Funko, not being a Thrilljoy, not having the marketing capabilities, not being a part of a larger business where you're selling all different other companies and people come over, they flock. They say, oh my God, I love figure A, and here's this other company with figure B. I'm going to buy both of them. We are literally only pulling people to buy Mischief Toys items. The fact that we were able to sell out of 2 figures at any count is unbelievable. We sold out of 2, but we have 2 left. So a little bit of Vampire Ghastly and some of the Mortem.
not only do we have Mortem, but if you went to the con, you know this. We have Mortem protectors now. I got them expedited. I got them air shipped to us so we would have them in time for New York Comic Con. So you can order your Blacklight Mortem with a branded Mischief Toys protector. As you can see, there's the Mischief Toys logo on top. It's a bit hard to see, obviously, because it's clear on the camera, but it shines in person. So we will have these as an add-on with your order. Again, very few Mortems, very few Vampire Ghastly.
Please do not be angry at us when they sell out really fast, because that's probably going to happen.
That's okay.
But if you haven't seen Mortem, which I'm sure you already have, Mortem will be available. I'm hoping we can put these guys up by the end of the week, at the very least, because, ladies and gentlemen, we have Halloween week next week, which I have to start spooling up and getting ready for. But Halloween week is coming. It's huge. There it is.
Now, something interesting about this figure that I feel like hardly anybody caught is we put him behind us in a live video one night. Do you remember that?
Yep, out in our warehouse.
Where he was right behind us. And I didn't see any pictures of him floating around, and it shocked me, because normally, you know, you guys are like on it. But I didn't see anyone take note of him. We went live one night in our warehouse.
No, I think we made a video.
No, we went live.
Was it live?
Yeah, it was live.
Okay.
And we put it on a shelf, like, behind me. And it was far behind me, but it was very clear. You could very clearly see him there. But nobody even commented on it.
No.
It was very interesting.
Yeah, it was weird.
So that's something that we may occasionally do in more videos. And I wanted to point it out here because nobody pointed it out.
So one big note that I'd like to make for those who are not aware, maybe you didn't hear me say this. I mentioned that the original original Mortem that we created, which is the gray one, would have a change. If you have, who has gray Mortem, give us a heart emoji. Anybody who has gray Mortem, the current one, you have the only version of that Mortem. That Mortem, or OG Mortem, or the common Mortem, is changing. And I'm going to explain to you why, and I'm going to explain to you how. So, Mortem will change because I noticed through this figure there was something I really loved about it. And that is all of this thatching. See all the comic book looking thatching all over him? I love it. And it does something for this character, in my opinion. It makes him stand out. And I figured, you know, it would be really cool if we put that on the common one. Well, we're changing the common one. All future commons will have thatching on it.
Careful, not all, because we may have a handful that will go up at some point later this year. We will have a number of them that are left over. So if you did not get the normal one or the common one, the original version without the thatching on it, it'll be your time to get it. We have a really small amount of those, and I'm not even going to tell you when we're putting them up because I have no idea. But the new ones, all the new ones, will have the thatching, and you might want to get the new one with the thatching on it if you already have the old one. That we have both versions, but that's completely up to you. As I always say, buy what you like. But I loved the aesthetic of this, so that's why I'm doing that. That's why we're making this big change. All of this stuff is going to be available on the website. I think that this stuff is going to be grail worthy, especially the New York Comic Con pieces. I think these are pieces that people are going to look at in a year from now, and they're going to say, holy shit, why didn't I pick that one up? I'm going to have to now pay secondary market prices in order to get it. Now's your time to go ahead and get it. But remember earlier I told you there's a way in which to get a Kong Ghastly. Does anybody remember that? I do.
Yeah, well, there's a very easy way to obtain a Kong Ghastly. One of our friends on MischiefToys.com needs a little extra love. And we want to show him the love that he deserves because this figure is one of the best. In fact, I will say this. Every person that had come in contact with all of our New York Comic Con figures, can you grab me? Oh, you know what? I got a water. everybody that had come in contact with all of our New York Comic Con figures prior to them going up for sale. I'm talking very personal friends who aren't even collectors, family members, or friends who are collectors that we showed, like Nick and Sam and the people who are part of our team. They all pointed this figure out as, oh my God, this is going to be the hit of the con. This is my favorite. And I'm shocked that our good pal, Halloween Skeleton Demonstro, did not sell out on the website. So, if you go and buy a Halloween Skeleton Demonstro, which we haven't...
Or you have already purchased one.
Right, because we haven't shipped anything yet. We still have to get to that. If you buy one of these, you will have a chance at a King Kong or Ghastly Kong figure from Night of Mischief. We will send you one of the colors, and it'll be an AP. You will be one of the only people, outside of maybe a couple that were on our team, to have an AP.
They didn't get APs.
None of them got APs?
No.
You will be the only person with an AP.
Besides Noel.
You will be the only person with an AP, and we will sign the box as well. And I'm not even going to tell you what color it's going to be, but it's going to be either the... I'll show you both the colors. If you haven't seen these figures yet, they are the most incredible figures ever. I love these figures so much, the Kongs. I definitely want to play with them again in the future because they just came out looking so damn good, and they're humongous. The figures are just humongous. A lot of people are coming to me and they're like, you know, the figure's amazing, but you know, buddy, I got to get on an airplane. I have to go home. And I was like, yeah, my bad. Yeah, what's up? Oh, uh-oh, Heather's going to talk to me. What?
You're
going to have to message it to me. Why don't you message it to me? Because you're going to end up saying something. And I can't turn down the mic. You want to message it to me?
No, it's okay.
Okay. So here are the two figures right here. There's a... Oh, the hell? Oh, I guess people are making a purchase. But there are the two figures right there, and we'll send out one of them randomly, and it will be an AP.
Hey, Kevin, I am cheered up. I'm fucking exhausted from 8 days of convention. Is that okay? Am I allowed to, like, not be as happy looking as normal? Can I be tired? Am I allowed, Chris, am I allowed to be tired?
No.
Oh, God, you and Kevin.
When you're in front of the camera, Heather, he's right. You can't look like that. Come on.
Are you calling me ugly?
I'm saying get your act together. What are you going to tell me?
Well, I'm not telling you anything if you're going to fucking punish me like that. Forget it.
No, I'm joking with you. Will you just tell me what you're going to say?
No, it's okay.
What? I'm not punishing you. What are you talking about?
No, you're punished. I'm not talking to you.
Can you tell me what you're going to say so I understand what you're doing?
No, not with that big old piece of hot fudge in your...
All right, what is it, Heather?
Stop, you're making it awkward.
No, I mean, tell me what...
Right, continue talking to the audience. I'll message it to you. There can't be silence and there can't be us arguing.
No, I understand, but is it something that's in
I
reference
will,
to
yeah.
that? Okay,
yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Jesus Christ. Thanks, Kevin. Was it Kevin that pissed you off? Look at that.
No, he didn't piss me off. I'm just playing.
Oh my God. Yeah, no, we feel like crap. It was a long loadout, to be honest with you. Yesterday was the worst loadout we've ever had. We couldn't park for whatever reason. We could not park across from Javis where we typically park our vehicle and load in and out. We had to park like down the street, and one of our carts that we were using broke. All the wheels literally fell off of it. So we had to go to one cart instead, like a wagon thing. And it was a disaster. Thank God that Brian, Nick, and Zachary Stone were there, because if those three guys were not with Heather and I think Heather and I would still be doing it now. We'd still be doing it.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
Thank you, Kevin Piano. So Mortem will be a random drop, or will you announce the drop time? We'll announce it. So we'll announce all the information that you need to know in order to obtain these figures. There's no problem with that at all. I'm not going to do it's not going to be random or anything. I want everybody to have a fair chance.
Oh, Cody gave me permission to be tired. Thank you, Cody.
No, you really do. I was messing with you. But
I know, I'm exhausted. Yeah. But
Heather has a very good point. I like this idea. So Heather is saying that she wants one person, if these sell out by tomorrow morning.
No, tomorrow.
No, by tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. By tomorrow, not tomorrow morning. By tomorrow, the winner will get both Kongs. AP. Boom.
What do you guys think about that?
What do you think about that? That's crazy.
That would be fun.
There you go. All right. There you go. That's how you win. Right there, Heather.
How's that?
Good idea. I like your idea.
I like that.
I like that too.
I like that. We'll have to send out an email. Throw
Absolutely.
it all over socials.
Absolutely, Heather. Holy balls. Yeah, we'll put out an email. That's very cool. Great figure, great butt, and he looks really good with the skeleton Ghastly as well. Fantastic. Let's see. Uh-oh, Loco Duck is saying something. He said, you can't stop me. Oh, Loco Duck is buying his and we can't stop him.
Oh,
How many can you order? Well,
I don't care.
destroy your bank or anything.
Yeah,
don't destroy your bank account over this.
Don't make your wallet mad at me.
Heather, did you see JDM was at NYCC?
Are you fucking kidding me?
He was, yeah. They were doing all sorts of announcements.
No, I didn't.
Best butt is Kong Ghastly, hands down. Completely agree.
Oh, I agree.
Completely agree. One of the biggest of the biggest of the butts. That figure, he's amazing. My dad told me. He texted me. Look at this. I love my dad. You need to stop all those Cokes, he said.
I know.
My doctor said they are liquid death.
They
I bought those small cans of Pepsi with real sugar, and he ends it with, just being a dad. I know you're being a dad, and I love you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Means a lot to me that you say that. I am, but look, I was drinking like 12 a day cans. I'm drinking now 3. I'm doing pretty good. I feel like that I am at a spot where I'm good. There's people, not right now. People say I'm glowing when I'm around. So that's good. I think you should let 2 people have joy. The more the merrier. I think Heather has a good idea. Have somebody gets both. I mean, then they just rule the world together.
Everybody wants to rule the world. It's a song. You'd know it if you were fucking cool.
You said earlier that I was making it awkward. I think you just did it just now.
I think that I'm just the best, and anybody who hears me singing.
If you ordered a bundle already, you're already in. Yes.
Yeah.
You're already in. Yep. You're already in. If you don't have to order again. You're already in if you've already ordered one. What about the figure behind you right now? That's been there a while.
What are you? I don't know what you're talking about.
What figure? I'm surprised.
You're surprised?
Oh, or maybe that's a perler bead thing.
Yeah, that's.
If that's what you're talking about.
That's not a figure.
What if he sells out tonight?
Okay, great. It sold out before tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
If they sell out by tomorrow, I'll draw a Kong and give it away. That is cool. Logo Duck.
Ooh, Logo Duck.
Logo Duck's throwing something special in too. Damn. Was that Taylor Swift singing just then? It sounded just like her bullshit.
Do not insult Taylor with my shitty voice.
I just went like this. I winced because I thought you were going to throw that box at my head. I really did. I thought you were going to hit me with the head with a box. The Queen of Mischief is allowed to feel tired if she wants.
Oh, thank you.
It's true. What's Heather's favorite scary movie?
Listen, I've seen that movie and I know what happens to the people who answer that phone. I'm not answering you, Kevin.
There's no phone. What is it?
He's asking me no.
Okay, I'll tell you what it is.
I saw what Ghostface did. He fucked them up.
It is it's Nightmare on Elm Street, the first one.
Yeah.
Yep, Tears for Fears. That's what Heather was singing. It was embarrassing, but she did it.
You're embarrassing.
I did flinch because I thought Heather was going to hit me in the head with a box.
I would never. I would just hit you with the monstro. And this coffin.
I've been hit in the head with a box before.
By me?
Can't tell you what box it was, though.
You're disgusting.
Reminder, Blacklight Skeleton. Oh, look. Adam Ang, man. I'll tell you. Adam Ang made this amazing book, by the way. This book is unbelievable. He made a copy that we will be giving away during our Patreon. He made he calls it unofficial. I call it official. Unofficial Mischief Toys history book. It is beautiful. He did such a wonderful job. We'll be giving that away. By the way, our Patreon call for GastroCast will be this upcoming Saturday. It starts at 8, and from 8 to 9, it'll be a happy hour with our cocktail hour with all of our patrons. Then at 9, we'll come on and we'll hang out and have a really good time. and do giveaways and all sorts of stuff. I bought all sorts of things from New York ComicCon to give away. Well, we just got so much. It's going to be really, really great. We're going to give away probably some of these guys and AP stuff and all that. It's going to be great. Might even give away, I might have an extra 7th Ink figure around. I don't know. We'll have to look.
Maybe.
Yeah. Who wants a 7th Ink figure? Go join Patreon at patreon.com/GasselCast if you want to win one of those puppy bad boys. Look at the Fritzy
I don't know why you're offering that up. I don't have any at the moment.
Yeah, but we'll get one, right? We'll have one available.
At some point,
Yeah.
not right now.
Yeah, we should have one available.
Maybe like November or December call.
You think?
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be this one. We had a lot of yeah, it wasn't good.
Don't give away the cat.
I will never.
No, the cat doesn't go anywhere. He's a good kitty cat. He's a very good kitty cat. Damn it, we're gonna be at HorrorCon this weekend. No! But it's still fun though. Tune in if you can. Take a laptop, take a phone. You can join. Well, Google Meet. You can join up. It's very easy. We'll share it on Patreon. You can join right up with us and hang out. Plus, at the end of the night, at that time, when you're at a convention, you're going to want to chill out anyway. You can chill out with us. What do you think? Come on.
Yeah.
MT.
PRB Gaming, MEMT to SDCC 2025. I don't think 2025, but I think sometime soon. 2025 might be a little too soon.
I don't know about that. I'm going to try.
I do. I know about that, and I know that it logistically will not work for us. So please don't listen to Chris. I know you want to try, babe, but we have other things to do before that can happen. Maybe 2026.
I'm going to try for 2025.
He's not.
I'm trying for 2025.
I would love to.
I think it would be really great for Mischief Toys. You can hear Fritz purring.
Probably. He's a very loud purrer.
He is. He sounds like a little leopard.
Yes, he does. And when he sneezes, he sounds like Sam Studley.
Join from the hotel bathroom. All the cool kids do it. I've never seen a collector company actually make big displays for their collectibles. Mischief Toys should be the first. What?
That's a cool idea, but I don't know. I like to focus on the figures. Maybe when we do bigger things, we can do something like that.
What's he mean by big displays, though?
Displays. Like displays. My guess is like shelving units and like ways to display your figures.
Okay. Oh.
That's my guess.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
When do we get a Fritz mascot? Do you mean a Fritz Ghastly? Because that is a possibility. At some point.
A Fritz Ghastly would be awesome.
Yeah.
Partner with Soda Coaster. Hell yeah. We love them. I'd partner with them any day. I can't wait to get my zip-up hoodie. Yeah. Do we have hoodies still to ship out, or are we waiting?
Yes, they will be shipped out between this week and next, depending on New York ComicCon stuff.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, so they're being shipped to us today or tomorrow, and then I'll ship them when we have time.
Oh, like Detolf shells. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I mean that's a cool idea. I like that idea. Nam was so lit. Hell yeah, Tech. Thank you, dude. Are Sam's nostrils recovery after Heather's attacks on them? Oh,
maybe
because of your farts.
I hope so.
Is it because of your farts, Heather? What I just read that about the purring, and then my other half did his first snore of the night. Purring is definitely more comforting. Yeah, I heard Nick snoring from his bedroom the entire weekend.
That's
I could hear it right through that wall. Sound like two bears fighting in there. Hell yeah, we love cats. That's our thing, baby. All right, now. This week, we're hoping that hopefully tomorrow morning we wake up and we feel really good. If that's the case, we most likely will put out an email and give you more information on when we're dropping all of the leftover New York Comic Con stuff. For those out there who are at home and weren't able to get their hands on it, you don't have to pay those secondary market prices. You'll have an opportunity to buy them on MischiefToys.com, along with all those wonderful T-shirts, the prints, pins, hats, all sorts of great things. we'll have it up on the website for you to buy. Do not sleep on the 7th Ink and the Vertebrae 33 stuff. They got some cool shit. The pins, what's the pin count on this, by the way?
I believe it's 180.
Is it?
You just scared Fritz.
I did not scare Fritz.
He did. He jumped
No, he
down.
jumped because he wants to get away from you. 180. So
I don't know why you
180
don't
of these
listen to
bad
me.
boys. Look at that. So make sure you get yours.
Sean, we don't know how we're dropping stuff. We'll give more information soon.
Yes, promise. We'll give you more information very soon about how all these drops will take place. That way, you're rocking and rolling. What's my PTO look like after NYCC? Not bad. It's not bad at all, actually. Not bad at all. I think we'll be able to do a lot of fun things between now and next year for sure. Faux show. Hopefully, over the next year or so, we can discuss where
Is there a reason that's in my
we
face?
can discuss my PTO being with Mischief Toys instead of with my day job. It'd be great to make the transition. Hopefully, we can get there. That's what we're working on now. All right. Any chance to get any of the hoodies, t-shirts, or the new Gas League characters prints?
Yep.
Carrie Minda. We have a lot of overflow. Not overflow. That's a
No,
bad thing to
she's
say.
all asking about hoodies and t-shirts of the Michael Duran print.
Oh, I forgot all about that. Okay, do you want to talk about that for a second?
Yeah, so the Michael Duran print that we had on Sunday with all of the characters, Chris, I really wish you were better prepared for this because you could flash it on the screen if you were. That's a prompt for you to figure out.
I don't know where's the picture.
We have it on our Instagram.
Okay, I'll go grab it. Hold on.
But the print that Michael Duran did was incredible. He made a print of Skeleton DeMonstro holding all of the Weekend's figures in his hand.
Yeah.
And it is stunning.
Here it is.
And we decided, he decided, to put it on a t-shirt. And my thoughts right now are probably at the end of Halloween week, we will most likely do that just because it would have to be a pre-order. It's absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Yep, so we liked it so much that we're making it into a shirt. So there you go. Yeah, hell yeah. I'm stoked. And I know that Michael Duran was stoked. He was excited that we were putting this together. He was all in. So that's great. Great team up between us and Michael Duran. We learned that big time. If you went to New York Comic Con, you know that he was like attached to our booth. He was like in our booth or attached to our tables. And he was doing his thing. He had his own sales going, but he was also doing Mischief Toy stuff. And it was super sick. It like worked. It melded really well. The team up was fantastic. So anyway, those prints. Do we have anything left over from those prints? Did we sell all of those?
The prints are gone.
Wow. Nice. That's awesome. I'm glad you guys enjoyed those prints. We're going to do a lot more of that in the future. People are showing me how they're like framing them and putting them on their walls and everything, like the Uncle Sam. Michael Duran was. Did you see all the original drawings for like the concepts for all that stuff? He actually sold to. I'm not going to say who it is because then people are going to hunt him down. But he sold the original of that.
Yeah.
Like the original drawing.
Wasn't it
badass.
shown on our video?
I think. I don't know. Was it? Oh, you know what? Yeah, it was. I think. No, it wasn't. Because that's the video we pulled down.
Oh.
Yeah. But I'm not going to get into that.
There might be a hoodie. Maybe. There may be a hoodie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the hollow prints did go quick. Okay. That's all we've got. Next week is going to be Halloween week. We'll have more information about that coming soon. We got to get through this NYCC thing, but over the next couple of days, I'll be working on Halloween week stuff, and we'll be sharing it. I'm so sorry we haven't had Mischief Mondays. We've been so busy, so overwhelmed that we have not been able to put those together, but I promise you that the next Monday, we will have one.
We'll be back.
It'll be themed
Finally.
for like a Halloween sort of deal.
That's a great idea.
Yes, exactly.
Great idea.
Yep, and did we ever give away something for September? I don't think we ever selected a winner.
We did.
Oh, we did?
We did.
Good, excellent. All right, that's all we've got. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate you.
Please keep in mind that we will be posting the exact date and time for all of this amazing stuff to go live very, very, very soon.
There you go. That's all you need to know. We love you. We'll have new videos coming very soon talking about all the things that we discussed in this video, but in a longer form version. Thank you so much for tuning in, hanging out with us. We love you. We'll see you very soon. Make mischief.
Bye.